The Big House 10, Toe.
The Big House 10. Oh,
I heard
my
the
goodness.
reel of big house moments. It was like the pre-top 8 kind of video that they put together.
Establisher, they call it an establisher. That's some behind the biz for you. Say establisher to a production guy near you. They'll be very impressed.
They'll know that you know. Yeah. And
But
of course, you know that they know. But do they know that you know? And I just thought about how many big houses we have been to. We have seen the whole community grow. You know, we've seen tournaments where Mewtwo King has won the big house. We've seen Armada come and go. We've seen crazy runs from players like Plup. We've seen 4 Mang0 wins.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 9.
And here we are at the 10th big house with what I believe is going to be a historic top 4.
Dude.
We have aMSa the Red Yoshi poised.
Yeah, the top spot of the bracket. Beating HBox to get here. A tough matchup. And
3-1.
And he's got Mang0. So, should I say it? I'll let
say it in a second because, okay, so
you've got the set start.
You've got aMSa the Red Yoshi. You've got Mang0. C9 Mang0, the kid, a champion throughout decades at this point. Still winning events. There was a time very recently, maybe even 6 months ago, where I was just kind of feeling like, you know, it's all good if Mang0 never wins again because he's done so much.
Right.
You know, his legacy is so beyond question. But he's winning things.
He's winning things again. He won last weekend. That lost X. And I mean, it's the kind of thing with Mang0 where that's what you love about him. Like, he has the legacy, and he'll go on stream. He'll turn his stream on and talk about his legacy. Because, you know, we all love to toot our own horns once in a while. But at the core of his being, you know, he's still a competitor. The fire still burns.
And here we go.
Another player who's been around the block, but a player who has never had that, who's never tasted the sweet victory of winning the whole thing.
And he's hungry for it.
He's so hungry at Double Down when he came the closest he's ever come ever. I think we had a post-tournament interview with PG Stats, and they asked him, you know, what do you think about your rank, you know, coming out of the ranking season? He said, the rank's not on my mind. All that's on my mind now is I need to win one of these.
That's prioritization,
I need to take first place, and that's all I care about.
That's beautiful.
Mang0,
and
so many first places under his belt.
With that on his mind. But who is in front of him but Mang0? And also on the other side of the bracket, IBDW, one of the scariest foxes I've ever seen in my entire career.
Yes.
And Zane.
And Zane. And I would say that IBW is the best fox against aMSa, at least like results-wise. It seems like he presents the biggest challenge for aMSa. So I'm sure, as far as aMSa is concerned, he'd love to just do this through winners, right?
And look at this first stock, Toe. 148% and 166%. Is this indicative of the melee we're going to be seeing for the next hour and a half? For the next 4, maybe 5 sets?
Right. Up smash at 193 to take that first stock. Whoa, what a forward tilt. And I guess that's probably he tried to down B him.
Oh my.
And that's a lot of damage, but the super armor into up air. So the biggest challenge against Yoshi is like knowing when you actually have a window to attack him in the air and when it's sort of a bait, because he can get a double jump out and then punish you with some arrow. And by the way, I thought no jump on Yoshi.
I thought so too.
I've lost my double jump vision, Bobby.
It'll come back.
Okay, thank you. It's very reassuring. So no, okay.
Nice forward B with no double. He didn't double jump. That's tricky.
Mm-hmm. aMSa trying to catch the mistech with the down smash right now. There's the up air. Mang0 kicking that egg.
Yeah, curious. But aMSa didn't
didn't
make him pay too much.
Well, this is still going. Gets the neutral by the side of the stage. I mean, you're right. I think maybe you just wind up a forward smash and probably there's nothing you do on Battlefield. Mang0 getting under the forward air with the up smash. That was, honestly, that could be a little risky because something I've seen aMSa do as counterplay is if he knows you go for that, he'll do the forward air a little higher. So then your up smash whips and he comes down on top of you with the forward air. So you got to be careful. Even when something feels like it works against aMSa, sometimes it's a trick.
I was watching an aMSa set recently, and yeah, sometimes he just gets on that hoverboard, Back to the Future style, and just hovers over your move.
Yeah.
And makes you pay.
That is for sure. Mang0 busting out the gun a little bit. You love to get Yoshi to that percent where Drill Shine Up smashes a KO. So 90, that's going to be the ticket.
Yeah.
Right around there.
Because Yoshi's heavy.
Yoshi's heavy, yeah. Yoshi's heavy. Because it's so much better to be able to kill this character off the top.
Oh! No jump now. So that first up air broke the super armor. That's why Yoshi went nowhere. But then the second one, there's no armor, so you just get, you know, you're gonna get up air like any other character. Just like the rest of us.
And now the tech chase on the platform, that's a lot of damage.
60%.
I mean, we've seen that aMSa just can survive to 200, and, you know, sometimes it's just no big deal, but
that percent lead is not so much.
Not so much.
We're at last stock of this game 1, Tove.
And
aMSa has an opening.
Okay, forward a little bit ambitious. Mang0 does miss the wave shine up smash. That's a tight window to get on Yoshi. The heavier you are in this game, the less hits that you incur. Tech chase.
Miss tech trap.
Down tilt, not good for the down smash. And no meter cancel from Mang0. Shades of the Sunsei set.
I was just going to say, just like Sunsei, that's not the first Yoshi forward air that we've seen this tournament, Tove.
Oh my goodness, you can meteor cancel that, but even if you meteor cancel, I've played aMSa a good bit, he often has a flowchart after you up B down there. Especially on Battlefield. That was an insane comeback.
Could you imagine a Yoshi in Grand Finals at the most stacked tournament of all time?
I want to say no.
I have to say no, I can't imagine it. I also, personally, I was talking recently about how all Melee players are a little bit crazy.
All Melee players are definitely we just are.
But I was thinking about how deranged aMSa must be to not only be a god-tier Melee player, but to insist on playing with Yoshi, of all characters, to the bitter end, and to have made it this far.
We've asked aMSa, why do you play this character? What attracted you to Yoshi and what keeps you on him? And he was like, bro, I used to play Yoshi in Mario Party. I play Yoshi in Mario Tennis. I play Yoshi in Mario Kart. So when I started playing Smash, I played Yoshi. But unfortunately, that is a low percent SD from aMSa.
Speaking of Yoshi, he can't just double jump up air.
Yeah.
That's just not something this character can. Oh, no. It's not something this character can do. When he double jumps, if he doesn't move, he's just falling.
It's Yoshi,
every other character has a cool up B. Well, except for Puff, but she can fly.
Right. Puff.
She can fly. She's got no problems in that department.
So right now, I mean, it is the Pokemon Stadium game. There is a sense of this that's okay, you can kind of mulligan it sometimes, but you know aMSa's going to try to win it. We have seen some, sort of weird SDs throughout the tournament. Wow.
That looked like a combo.
Bro, it was. He didn't let Mang0 touch the ground.
And that down smash from Yoshi really hurts.
It hits like a truck, even if you DI it, honestly.
And it comes out super quick.
Comes out super
really
quick.
Good
wow.
Yes, Mang0 with the up smash. But V cancel?
V
cancel, Tove?
Parry on the up B? The V cancel, I suppose so, Bobby.
How did he not die from an up smash with no armor? You riddle me this, Batman?
Yeah.
But the falling up air from Mang0.
This game is a lot closer than it was, though. This lead is feeling a little bit less secure, especially knowing on the end of the last game run. Okay. Wow, trying to catch Mang0's egg escape with the up smash.
But Drill beat it.
Drill beat it. Up air. The extension with the egg, catching the double jump now. No jump on Mang0, but there's a lot of there's a lot of angles you can choose there off of the Firefox.
Oh man, that back air, I just felt it for some reason. 72% now. Mang0's really beginning to feel a bit more comfortable with this lead.
He's blasting off again. Any upper KO move will do it. Up smash, up air.
Very confused by what just happened, by the way. That was a jab reset and just kind of no follow-up. I would have hit down with the yellow stick.
Well, I think aMSa's trying to prioritize moves that are a sure kill.
Yeah.
Right? And he doesn't want to give Mang0 tech opportunities.
aMSa tags and stuff like that.
Right. And I get that. I think that's the kind of mentality you got to have. At the end of game 1, when aMSa was working on the Battlefield comeback, there was a moment where he had a down smash and went for down tilt. A move that doesn't send you as far, but to me that says it's not enough for me to just hit you and feel good about it. I need to put you in a position where I can actually kill you.
So we're at 1-1 in the winners bracket finals. And this is such an important set because whoever loses and goes down in the losers bracket may not come back.
Absolutely.
There are killers down there. There are tournament winners down there.
Zane and IBW waiting in the wings for those of you who haven't seen the bracket. Everyone tuning in.
Huge names.
Huge names. No jump here on Yoshi, but that egg roll is actually pretty hard to punish.
And nobody's had an easy bracket. Everyone has defeated some monsters to get here.
Yeah. Wow.
He did get the
Mang0 surviving.
Fox's up B is so long.
It really
He
is.
was really far down there, Toph.
I guess it
99%, 90% of the cast has no hope of ever coming back from that.
A little unfortunate SD from Mang0, but he was at 159.
Yeah, he was on his last lens.
It does bear saying, you know, when they made PAL, like they changed like 3 things, and one of them was
And
like,
one of them was fun.
Fox goes a little too long. So let's shorten it a little bit.
Yeah!
With the reaction tech chases, okay, Mang0's starting to hit that tech. I like that because Mang0 has been missing the up throw, 4 tilt tech trap. Wow, aMSa. I think, yeah, you can just roll up. No, you can't!
I'm telling you.
I've lost my marbles.
That up B.
It's long.
It's long.
It's just long. Ooh, platform tech chase.
Wow, what a snipe. In the magnifying glass.
Trying to catch Mang0 coming out of the egg, yeah. Something
Also,
I know we talked about a little bit earlier with aMSa. I think something aMSa did very well was mixing up the timing at which you struggle out of the egg. Because aMSa has to catch you doing something to get a juicy punish. But to do so, he has to kind of guess, well, how much are you going to mash? And Mang0, I think, doing a decent job not getting punished too hard off that setup. Wow, smash out of shield. Ooh.
aMSa missing 1 baby wave land.
Yeah.
But doesn't pay too dearly for it.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes if you air dodge like that, you can get ended in this game.
Ended. Oh!
Down tilt. Oh my goodness. But aMSa keeps it going.
Is this continuing? Oh my god!
He keeps it going.
Oh! We got the weekend.
But Mang0 living.
That move is stronger if you, by the way, if you start it from the ground. If you do grounded down B, that KO's off the top every day of the week.
But that was aerial, so it's less strong.
That's right. And it is Sunday. Wow, Nair from downtown.
Are we going to see aMSa continue to hold the lead in this set versus Mang0?
The crowd is... I have no sense of
Yes!
Oh no! Mang0!
No, my God! How did Mang0 come back?
Absolutely.
I feel like that was an open door for aMSa to just seal the deal.
Oh, 100%. And that was an open door for Mang0 to close the stock up against the weak back air. I think even Nair would have done it. Wow.
aMSa was trying to put him in the egg.
He did,
That was a scary
Good
moment.
Eye. Good eye. Yeah, you could see just the little animation. That's years of experience from you to catch that, by the way. Because you did not see the tongue come out. Oh, speaking of the tongue. Careful, Mang0. Careful, Mang0.
This is a stock of champions.
Anti-air 4 tilt from aMSa. That was so sick.
That looked like Street Fighter.
It really did.
Those grounded normals.
That's right. Crouching heavy.
Shine grab.
Shine grab, forward throw.
Yoshi off stage, but not too worried about it. Oh!
Mang0 wanted the one more wave shine in the up smash, but he missed the wave dash. Is that gonna hurt?
This is looking like Mang0's got control right now.
Oh my goodness. aMSa looking for the second place.
It turned around as quickly as I said it.
No.
He can't make it back.
He can't make it back.
As long as Fox's up B is, it's not that long, Toph. 2-1 aMSa.
The melee god smiling on aMSa as Mang0 had it. It was a double wave shine up smash. And Mang0 made the educated decision to say, you know what, it's Dreamland, it's an extra big stage, 1 wave shine is enough damage, I need that extra 5%, but then he missed the angle on the wave dash, he got that horizontal air dodge, and when you make a mistake like that at this level of play, that's enough for the entire tides of the set to shift.
My goodness, Toph. And we're here on Yoshi's story.
What? That's what I'm talking about, baby, that's the punish.
Yeah, 44% from the egg. Egg does not usually, well...
Yeah, I mean,
unless you know how to follow up on it, egg is not going to do 44%.
Precisely. And by the way, no jump on Mang0. What do you do here?
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh.
That was not the DI he wanted. And Randall's got nothing to say about it.
Unbelievable. Mang0 here, going up for the up there, doesn't quite get it.
This is not the same aMSa that I've seen at many different events.
You know, you asked me, can you imagine Yoshi and Grants? Let me tell you that.
And we might not have to imagine it.
We might not.
We might not have to imagine it. But call it a lack of creativity, but I still am in denial.
Let's find out. aMSa's his head guard. Okay, nice for Mang0 to go to the ledge there. But that Nair.
Yeah, these moves are hitting so hard.
The Shy Guy's taking the hit from Mang0. The forces of nature are working against aMSa right now.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. 72 off the lasers. Doesn't get the strong up smash.
And again, yes, the aerial. Nice upbeat placement by Mang0.
Mang0 survived to 153%.
But aMSa's got a game and a stock lead. Oh, that's going to be that.
At least that's a nice thing about Yoshi's story, right? Is at least you can take those stocks pretty quickly. Wow. Trying to put him in the egg. aMSa. Oh my god. And Mang0 actually teching that. aMSa not ready. I think was looking for a mistech. Mistech, and that might have been the stock straight up.
Really?
Like,
yeah, aMSa's so crazy off of an open up. You're right, Tove.
Every time you engage with this character, like, you got to thread a needle. Yoshi, you know, a very unorthodox character, but the defense and the counter punching can be so brutal. Look at that. Sliding off the platform. What's the... Oh, Randall made that a little bit weird.
But strong defensive play by Mang0. He could have been dead multiple times already. Oh, is that going to do it? Wave shine up smash, and now Mang0 with a slight baby lead. Will this go to a game 5?
I don't know.
Stock of champions, Tove.
What I can't do is it is going to last on. Oh my goodness. aMSa's been going for these grabs.
He's going for so many grabs for these boxes.
Mang0 shielding
I
the
can't tell
there.
what the crowd is saying. They're saying Mang0. They're saying aMSa.
These are two of the biggest.
Oh, check reset.
Oh, no down smash. Oh my goodness, Mang0. Be careful off that ledge, buddy. Up smash.
And he's got it in again. Woo!
Mistech. aMSa not ready. No. He thought Mang0 would tech it again. He was looking for the tech chase. He was a hair late. Bobby.
He's dead. No, he's not.
No.
What was that forward smash? Is that going to go off the top?
He's alive.
He lives.
There is breath in Mang0's fox yet.
My heart stopped.
Oh my goodness. Up air trades. But the second it doesn't connect, and aMSa gets it. aMSa advances to grands.
In the year 2022, since humans have started counting years and not lost track, a Yoshi in the game of Super Smash Bros. Melee has defeated 2 of the gods of the very game to secure a spot in grand finals at perhaps the most stacked tournament of all time. There's one set standing in aMSa's way from winning the biggest house.
The biggest house. And his first super major. He's been struggling to do so for a decade now, Bobby.
Take some deep breaths, everybody. I need a breath after that, game 4. That was a scramble at that last stock.
That was a
scramble. We
scramble.
were scrambling.
Do you see what went up with an up air? That was frames from, that was almost, those were 2 kill moves colliding.
They were.
That was Mike Tyson and Ip Man with the uppercut and the throat chop. You know what I'm talking about. We were just talking about Ip Man. Oh,
check it out on Netflix if you've never seen it. But after top 8, of course.
Of course.
Don't touch that dial. What a set. You didn't tell the story, by the way.
Man, I was waiting for a moment. I actually have 2 stories. Here's the first one. Both pertaining to aMSa. Because, you know, aMSa will come to, you know, American tournaments and we'll hang out. I'll usually house him when he comes to Cali. And we were talking about, like, foxes who are good at the Yoshi matchup one time. And he was like, you know, for example, Moki, very good at the Yoshi matchup. Like, he was like, Moki, like, really good at mixing up his timing coming out of the egg lay. Very good, like, at knowing when to attack, when to hold back. Like, very good at, like, using late, you know, all the things that you're good at.
Yeah.
And I did ask him, like, okay, Moki's good at the Yoshi matchup. I'm like, just out of curiosity, who's somebody who's not? Like, in your opinion, who is somebody who's really, really good, but you feel like has holes against Yoshi? Like, someone who you feel like hasn't labbed the matchup enough for somebody. And he's like, huh. So I never thought about that. And he's like, he thought about it for a while, and he's like, probably Mang0.
Believable. Very believable.
Very believable. Very believable.
Mang0's off the beaten path.
He's off the beaten path. But that's what we love.
That's what we love about him.
That's what we love about him.
And he's not going anywhere. He's in
Well, he's going to losers, but
He's going to losers. That's true. It's
yeah,
not.
he's going,
He's not going anywhere. He's going somewhere.
Yeah, well, everyone's going somewhere.
Who's going and not anywhere?
I guess
don't
we're
even-
not going anywhere for at least the next like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
But even then, we're going somewhere. We're going to the next
We're going
set.
to, yeah, we're going to loser
We're going
finals.
into
Winners
the
finals?
future. This train has begun.
Yeah.
And there's nothing stopping it.
Oh, no.
We're going to keep going until the big house is over, and there can only be one.
There can only be one
There can only be
champion.
one.
At the, I'm just going to keep saying it, the hardest tournament of all time.